My name is Farah, as Zina kindly introduced, and it's my pleasure today to be speaking on behalf of the Gaza Families Reunited Campaign. We are a grassroots campaign that was started by Palestinians from Gaza, as well as migrants justice organizers who wanted to call for a Gaza family reunion scheme so that Palestinians in the UK can reunite with their loved ones here until return is safe. Many of you already know this, but 11 months into Israel's genocidal aggression on Gaza, week after week, our Palestinian members listen as their loved ones in Gaza describe the aggression as only getting worse. Israeli bombardment and incursions have killed their loved ones and injured families, friends, neighbors who've been subjected to multiple displacements since October. It has destroyed their homes and made their neighborhoods utterly unrecognizable. It has decimated Gaza's healthcare system and infrastructure and has used starvation as a weapon of war. Israel continues to intensify this aggression on Palestine and its people and land. One of our members, Dua, describes the situation there by saying, quote, I've witnessed many horrors and wars, but I had never imagined anything like this, end quote. Palestinians deserve to live in their homeland in freedom and dignity. But those living here in the UK have been extremely concerned for their families' safety. Many have been trying to reunite with their loved ones until it's safe to return and rebuild. And in the absence of viable routes, this has been impossible for too many. At the Gaza Families Reunited Campaign, we insist that the UK government has a legal obligation to seize all arms transfers to Israel immediately. And to use all political and economic means to pressure Israel to stop its ongoing aggression in Gaza. A ceasefire and withdrawal from Gaza have been central calls to our campaign, as has the insistence that family unity is an undeniable human right. Both the current and previous UK governments have insisted that Palestinians who would like to reunite with family members in the UK can rely on the existing range of routes. Yet these routes are expensive, inaccessible, and failing miserably. People have died while waiting for Home Office decisions on whether they can join their families here. And many families, as you know, are forced to resort to crowdfunding to secure their loved ones' evacuation into Egypt so that they can meet the Home Office's fingerprint or biometric requirements. And as you can imagine, meeting this requirement in Gaza is impossible because there's no functioning visa center there. This evacuation, of course, was only possible before Israel's invasion of the Rafah border crossing. Family members who have managed to escape to Egypt don't have access to state or UNRWA support, while also remaining separated from their loved ones here. And so in this context, we continue to call for a Gaza family scheme that would make it possible for Palestinians in Gaza to reunite with their loved ones here in the UK. Our call has had support from charities, law firms, cross-party parliamentarians, the previous Scottish government, and over 103,000 members of the public who signed a petition on this, which was debated back in May. During the debate, we heard the then Shadow Minister of Immigration, Home Office, who is now in government, ask that fingerprint requirements are deferred, and that the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO, assists families wishing to reunite with loved ones in the UK. The previous chair of the Home Office Affairs Select Committee, now a minister, heard evidence from members of the Gaza Families Reunited Campaign and followed up by urging the Home Office to also consider deferral of fingerprint requirements. However, we are yet to see any action from the new government. As one of our members, Ruba, has previously said, and I quote, There was a scheme for Ukrainian families to seek safety in the UK 2 weeks after the Russian invasion. It wasn't only immediate family members, but also extended families who were able to come here. I believe there's racism and double standards, end quote. We will soon be launching a series of actions as a campaign, and we invite you all to follow us on social media to stay updated and help spread the word. Together, we can make sure that the UK government does what is right, because ensuring the safety and dignity of Palestinian families is the least it can do. And so I'm here to ask you today to join our efforts and demand immediate action from the government. This is not a big request from the UK, it's the bare minimum. This government has a historical, present, and moral responsibility towards the Palestinian people. A Gaza family scheme is not just an option, it's an obligation. Our families cannot wait. Thank you very much.